Welcome. You know what's up? Lately, I've been reading the Meditations of Marcus Aurelius, and a theme that repeats itself in the book is the concept of purpose and, you know, living in accordance with nature. And I knew about purpose because it's something that is often mentioned in videos about self improvement, Hamza, and all these big YouTubers. And I thought I kind of knew what it was. It was something that I looked at it like a goal that you want to achieve. You know, but reading this book made me realize that it's much more deeper than that because what Marcus Aurelius says in his book is in his meditations is basically that your purpose is the thing that you are destined to do as a human being. For example, a bee has a particular role in nature and in the food chain. It fulfills a particular role with the pollen on the flowers and stuff. I don't exactly know what they exactly do, but they fulfill a particular role in nature. And us humans, we've got that too, and for each and every one of us, it might be something different that you honestly were destined to do since birth. And I was listening to a podcast of Andrew Huberman with Robert Greene, and he mentioned that this can be traced back to your childhood and to your childhood desires and interests. You can look back at your early days, maybe if you have memories of that, and think about something that you were deeply maybe fascinated by, or maybe obsessed with, irrationally obsessed with, when you were a child or when you were young. And basically, this concept of purpose that Marcus Aurelius lays down it's basically the thing that you dedicate your whole life to, and it's basically the essence of your life. It's literally the essence. So imagine most people live day to day, right? They wake up and they do the thing that they need to do that day because that's in the position in which they're in at that particular point in life. Maybe, and this is not to look down upon anyone or disdain or whatever, but there are a lot of people that work 9 to 5 jobs that they really don't love, really do against their will, just because they need to make money to survive in this world. And they wake up every day and they fulfill a particular task that has been appointed to them, but only to repeat it over and over again for maybe 20 years, because there are people that work for 20 years in the same position. The only difference is maybe they get a salary raise, But there are people that literally spent decades of their lives performing the same action without any progress and without any particular goal in mind. It's like they live day to day. There's nothing. Their actions are not fueled by any internal drive that wants to lead them to a destination. And honestly, in my opinion, after, I've been changing my way of thinking and updating my beliefs about this world and about the kind of life I want to live, I could not fathom a life like that, in which I'm in this constant cycle of and repetition of something of which I know will not lead me anywhere significant, or that really is not really meant for me, but that I have just ended up in a cycle. And your true purpose should be the thing, from what I've understood, that you wake up for every day and you know exactly what you need to do every day to fulfill the actions and the steps that lead you to your end goal, that lead you to fulfill that role in nature, to live in accordance with the nature of the whole, as Marcus Aurelius says in his book. So you wake up every day, you know exactly what to do, you do what you gotta do, and at least you have that direction in life, that path that you know you need to walk upon, and that you can't, walk astray from. You can't let nothing lead you astray. And I think that would be so amazing to realize, And I think that everyone can find their purpose, because it seems like something difficult, but if you really journal and you think really about what the things are that you want to go through, the sufferings that you want to go through, maybe also the achievements that you want to have, but especially the sufferings. What do you want to suffer for in this life? What is something that will fulfill you, that you will want to do because you know that is in accordance with your own nature as a person? And this is something I'm gonna really journal about and reflect upon to make my own, and to find this purpose that I'm destined to fulfill. Because everyone is special and everyone has a unique purpose. Even though you might think that this world is without meaning, if you don't believe in anything, in God or in philosophy or whatever, even though if you think that this world is without meaning, honestly, you can create, even then you can create your own meaning and your own path, and that path will be a consequence of the person that you are. So it will still be, a unique purpose. It will still be your purpose, because that will still be the path that will leave you with the utmost fulfillment in your special situation, and in case that you are, so that was the message that I wanted to share, and that I've been really thinking about. And honestly, that's beautiful, because something like this allows you to prevent things like existential crisis, or feeling of emptiness, knowing that you can wake up every day, and that you have a task to fulfill, never having again that you don't know what to do with your time, because you know what you need to do. I think that's so important as a man, to make really the most of your potential. So, peace out, bro, and much love. See you in the next.